Hello, investors. This is Zhang, portfolio manager at Revere Asset Management. Today is Friday, August 29th, 5:17 p.m. coming to you from New York City. State of the market, we're still in an uptrend. We're still looking at four coveted green arrows. Market leaders are still green. Short term above the 21 EMA on all major indexes. Medium term above the 50 and long term above the 200. What happened today? AI data center stocks led market weakness into the long weekend. And we'll definitely go over a basket of AI data center names. See some pretty weak action today after strong action yesterday. 21 over 21 list down 1.78%, 3 up, 2 neutral, 16 down. Turbo 12 down 0.65%, 5 up, 0 neutral, 7 down. Big 8 up 1.4 down 1.46%. RG8 down 0.88%, S&P 500 down 0.64%, RSP down 0.07%, but pretty much flat. Qs down 1.16%, QQEW down 0.82%, Dow Jones down 0.20%, Midcaps down 0.54%, Russell down 0.5%, Global 60/40 equities bonds down 0.38%, GROTECTION down 0.84%, and Turbo down 1.84%. As always, heading into a chart of S&P 500. Give me 1 second. As you can see, yesterday we closed at an all-time high above 6,500. Today we turned around with a kicker candle, which means a gap down and trend down. Pretty much sold off in the morning and then base sideways all day. RSP just consolidating at previous all-time highs, building a handle here. Qs also kicker candle, closing below the 8 and 21 exponential moving averages with the distribution day. Looked great yesterday, came back in today. QQEW looking to break down as well, but still not yet as it's coiling above this trend line and this downtrend line. So we'll see which direction the equal weighted Qs chooses in the coming days and weeks. Dow Jones sitting right at all-time highs, flagging. Nothing too much to say besides good action. Midcaps, same thing, pulled back a little bit, but still well above the 8 EMA. Still completely normal action. Russell also pulling back, but still above this 23-26 level. Still well above the 8 EMA and well above the 21 EMA. And this is totally normal action so far as well. The VIX up to 15.36. Still nothing really to be concerned about. Still in this lower volatility area. The dollar trending below 8, 21, and 50. Gold looking to break into new all-time highs. Actually, an all-time high daily, weekly, and monthly close. So this is great action from gold and gold miners as well. Just trending really nicely. Broke out this flag, set up another flag, and trending higher. Silver also breaking out. So we have gold, silver breaking out. Not exactly sure what that means yet. We haven't seen anything. Right now, that's probably towards weak crypto, weak equities, and strong gold, silver, perhaps deficit in debt. But we can't attach a specific reason right now. Bitcoin extremely weak, saw the failed breakout, and has leaked off ever since and gotten rejected by the declining 10-day. And now really are starting to break down into the previous base. So this is definitely a failed breakout now. And actually pretty major failed breakout. As you can see, if this was the breakout level, we're all the way back to the 20-week moving average now. Ethereum still building higher lows, but leaking off too, breaking the 10 and 20. 8 and 21 EMA. This is still potentially just building a handle on the weekly, as you can see. Super extended already, 10 weeks at 3,700. Key support 4,100, so maybe it builds some sideways here. We can try for new all-time highs. Finally, bonds, really no movement. 2 years down, 1 basis point, 10 years down, 10 years up 2.7 basis points at 4.23%. And with that, that is the inter-asset correlation part of the video. Now let's jump right into the tail of the tape. Where did that go? Here we go. Talk about the VIX. We're still operating on the bull case. trending above the 21 EMA. News, we had the monthly PCE inflation report come in line. And so that is positive for inflation. But at the same time, we have Baba announce an AI chip in their earnings conference call. And we theorize that that is the reason, like a DeepSeek type moment, that led to a sell off, at least a 1 day sell off in the AI names, some fears entering the markets that perhaps China does not want to rely on NVIDIA chips and they're looking to design their own. Today's keys are watching the S&P versus the 8 EMA and 6,500. We closed below both. Actually, we closed right at the 8 EMA. Qs versus 21 EMA and all-time highs. We closed below the 21 EMA. Russell still above the 8 EMA, but below 2,400. Day count up 3 to down 1. 6 days still above the 8 EMA. 18 days above. 6 days above the 8 EMA. 18 days above the 21 EMA. Short-term expectations are positive. Strong sectors today. Bond yields were up, so bonds are down. Staples, healthcare, real estate, gold, silver, and miners were up. Dollar, tech, discretionary, industrials, Bitcoin, semis, quantum were all down. In GROTECTION, we sold IBIT. Already reviewed Bitcoin. Just huge breakdown. Dumped the rest of the position. And we bought Snow as well on day 2 of the earnings gap, which closed near highs of the day. So 1.39 beta, 5.3% open heat. Turbo, 1.75 beta, 4.39% open heat. We also sold IBIT. We sold XXRP as well. If you look at XRP, it broke below the $3 key level and is leaking off as well. The weekly, we cracked the 10-week too. So bad action there. And finally, we trimmed ALAB. We went oversized ALAB yesterday on the high tight flag break. Came back in. We had a tight stop at lows of the day. Found support at the 8 EMA though, so still normal action, but we just didn't want to hold that large of the size of ALAB into a 3-day weekend. So bottom line, AI data center stocks led market weakness into the long weekend. All right, so charts of interest. I just want to showcase Baba's chart first. Earnings gap, even though it was negative 9% earnings and only 3% growth on revenues, they announced their AI chip, and clearly the markets saw that as a positive development for Baba. On the other hand, NVIDIA is down 3.32%, breaking below the AN21, headed for the 50. AMD also broke the AN21, headed for the 50. Avgo broke the AN21. ALAB right at the 8. Oracle broke the AN21 and 50. VST broke the AN21 and 50. GEV broke the AN21. And VRT broke the AN21 and 50. That's just a small basket of names in AI that broke some key moving averages, potentially on the reaction of Baba coming out with their own AI chips. Also, Fed rate cut in September still projected at 7% for a 25 basis point rate cut, and we will see what the Fed governors decide in just a couple of weeks. Finally, let's go over the 21 over 21 list and then Turbo 12. 4 stocks are up today. We'll definitely review those. Gold miners, like what we talked about, trending above the 8 really nicely. Hood found support, upside reversal, pretty much off the 50-day. We're watching this 100 level, this Livermore level closely. ANET breaking this downtrend line after the earnings gap. This has been a theme too. You have an earnings gap, you shake out the lows of the earnings gap, find support, keep moving averages before you turn it. In the SC, we own this as well, trending higher slowly but surely above the 8 EMA. We bought this around the earnings gap as well. On the downside, CRDO, yes, this is another one of those AI names. Broke out yesterday, failed breakout back in today on elevated volume. ALAB, we just talked about that. AMD talked about that as well. NVIDIA too. GEV as well. MP, rare earth minerals name, still building a high tight flag, although it's down 3.21% today. It's part of the AI stack as well. STX, another stock part of the AI stack, down 2.89%. APH down 2.75%, cracking the 8 and 21. Micron, part of the AI stack as well, down 2.45%, back to the key moving averages. Net, Cloudflare, inside day, pulling back. That's still perfect action. SoFi, just a little pullback on reversal, still good action as well. In the Turbo 12, an up name, we did have a data center AI name act well. on earnings, 359% year-over-year growth, 255% revenue growth, and they continue to establish more of a partnership with NVIDIA, although we did close near lows of the day. So this is an AI name that was up. Tempest AI, nice action, reclaiming the 8 EMA and the 75 level. This still has been a really choppy stock. Perhaps this can change character soon. Money name that acted well today was METC, up 1.93%, trending above the 821 and aligned moving averages. SEDG, solar stock, up 1.71%, breaking this flag here. You could probably see this better on a 60-minute. Rocket Lab, also green today. Pretty sloppy base. You see reversal here, wicks here, here, here. So we'll see how Rocket Lab develops its base. But this is looking quite attractive with their reusable neutron rocket. Just gives the government another option and humanity another option to expedite our process of space exploration. On the downside, Webull down 7.36%, cracking the 50-day moving average. Another AI name, AMSC, breaking the AN21, down 7.3%. MBIZ, another AI name, down 5.16%, cracking the 8 EMA, but the 21 is still below. BMNR, cracking the 50-day. ETH treasury name. HETOS, aerospace and defense, breaking the 8, pulling back, looking to find support to 21. And then U, still riding the 8 EMA. So a little bit of volatile action this week, lack of follow through. We had a great close in the indexes yesterday, but followed by some Baba AI chip news, led to AI data center names leading the weakness today. Crypto, the whole crypto complex is really weak. You can see right here with blood red. And we know that September seasonality is quite weak for crypto and equities, which is then often followed by potential strong Q4. So we'll see what we get from September to October, and then see if we find a bottom or something in October and have a good, strong end to the rest of the year. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up for this video. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a client, you can email me at ted@revereasset.com, Twitter, X is Ted H. Zhang. Our phone is 855-REAL-WEALTH. That is 855-732-5932. Our website is revereasset.com. And with that being said, this is Ted Zhang with Revere Asset Management, telling it like it is. Thank you for listening, and have a great long weekend, and enjoy your Labor Day.